We're just getting started.
Hello, what's good? How are we doing? Every so often the bot will literally just open and like completely occupy the screen that the stream's on, so I have no idea if like I'm actually on the camera. I'm assuming I am. But who got that first? Tiny with the first. Congrats. We got Tiny, we got Zishupuff, and we got Vod. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope you've all had a banging Wednesday. We are going to conclude our Monkey Island marathon with the last. I'm assuming it's the last game. I don't know if there'll be any more after this. I guess we'll find out. But we're gonna play Return to Monkey Island. I've not tested it. Hopefully the computer agrees with it. Yeah. Mackenzie, welcome in. I'm here. Thank you, Discord, for the reminder that I have let the day get away from me. The day has gotten away from me as well, so I feel that. I ate one too many hot chip, and now I'm going to die. That is a mood. Please don't die, though. And Snow, hello, how's it going? Welcome in. All right. Let's play Monkey Island. Jump straight in. Chaos, welcome in. Congrats on the free stream streak. All right. Scrapbook. If you are new to Monkey Island or need a refresher. Oh, so is this gonna be like...
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Open book.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
I know we've played them, but I kind of want to see what they do with this.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time.
Would have been nice to have subtitles. I'll do that after this. This is probably going to be quite a while, because I don't know if it's going to go through all of the games, but...
The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine.
Oh, is that it? Oh. I've not played the Bloodborne card yet, but it is in my library. Does it work on the deck as well? Nice.
My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Sam's Used Ships with a letter of
Jim'll add
credit
me
that
hearty shiver me timbers hoist the
sort of
mainsail
falsified.
flambe the giblets Roger the parrot.
Fuck it. Let's not Roger the parrot. I don't think the parrot can consent to a good rogering, so let's not do that. But thank you very much for the for the sub, boy. I appreciate it. Merci très beaucoup. Oh man. All right, next.
Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same.
It did.
There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. we wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? I defeated LeChuck and he basically exploded. By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works.
I'm
okay?
vulnerable to root beer as well.
It was the beginning of something magical.
No, Roger the Parrot is gonna flambe the giblets. Noted the lack of punctuation leaves it open to interpretation.
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
Okay, so now this is number 2.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets.
Oh, we still have the monocle.
The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I.
Already glazing over the second one.
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. I got eaten by a snake. I got eaten by a snake. I got buried alive. I got eaten by a snake. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. I got eaten by a snake. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. That's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. This is the daisy we stomped on together. Wedding traditions are weird. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
So this is Escape from Monkey Island that we have not played. I'll probably play it at some point though if there's any interest.
Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it? LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy.
So is this the Telltale games?
Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Love did win out in the end. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Note to self, get more paper for the rest of my adventures. There you go. That's a pretty good summary, I'd say. Alright, let's quickly look at the settings. Controls. Okay, we're not going to need the F keys, thankfully. So that's good. Alt-S to save, okay. Alt-L to load, okay. Skip dialogue. Okay, cool. Where is the unicorn notebook? Guybrush doesn't have one. Yeah, that's all fine. Video. Ship motion effect. Don't know what that means. Distortion effect. Don't know what that means. Rendering quality medium. Why would you put that on medium? I can't be bothered to restart, so I'll maybe do that tomorrow. Text and language. I want subtitles. Previously on feature. Writer's cut. I don't think we want that just yet. Speech only. Text and speech, yes. Oh, you could do text only as well, but yeah. Okay, cool. Sweet. Alright, new game, let's go. I liked it when he said he got eaten by a snake. Casual mode, all the story and all the fun, but with casual puzzles for the busy on-the-go player. Hard mode, more puzzles, harder puzzles. The full monkey for the pro adventure gamer who wants it all. Maybe I should have done a bit of research on this. I don't know if this is... do we go hard or do we go casual? What do you guys reckon? You want it hard? Yeah? Is that just are you just saying that go hard or go home? Let's go full monkey. If we get stuck, we can just get a guide. It's not like it's hard mode in a regular game, is it? Where I'm just gonna like die every 30 seconds. Okay. Alright. Don't make me regret. Prelude. An unexpected story begins.
Take this, LeChuck! Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask. Will you promise to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
So this is where Monkey Island 2 stops.
What's next? Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
What?
Yeah. Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Can we stop for weenies?
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there. Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those. No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling. Wow.
It's changed. Check the barrel. Okay. Muck around. Chucky has good ideas.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors. Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs. I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Do we not get any vibes now?
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Phil! Ha! He's dead to the world. Sounds real.
Ah! Get some scurvy dogs. What does this say?
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Mess around the outhouse. Usually when I'm messing around in the outhouse, it involves poop.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Okay. Tie up Chucky.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute. Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Okay. Read the sign.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
This would be great for apple bobbing. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
I never want to go back there again.
Instead. I'm hungry.
Chucky has good ideas.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Oh my god. You like scurvy dogs so much, why don't you marry them?
For 4 days straight.
That key is on a peg leg. Right. Wow, check out those glasses. Ask the counter guy for stuff.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
No thank you. No thank you.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I'm gonna make like Guybrush Threepwood and do some light piracy. Goodbye. Take it easy, vote. See you in 5.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
I got a bag full of wooden nickels. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs? Can we get some chicken foot fries? Can we get a mug of grog, please? Do you have a key to the outhouse?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Okay, please?
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
LOL.
Now what?
Alright. Oh. Do we not have the,
Never mind.
How do I get that? Oh, snag the key. Okay, cool.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
God, he looks like a Reddit mod, doesn't he? Alright, let's get it here. Chucky, I don't want Chucky to give me his good ideas. I've got the key.
I can stand on my head without you.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
This is the inventory. Okay, cool. Open my to-do list? Okay. Find a coin. Buy scurvy dogs. Got it. Davers, welcome in. Is Guybrush a kid now? Guybrush was always a kid. Guybrush was always a kid.
Dogs at the same time.
Let's get in.
Good. You unlocked it.
Let's go. Ugh. It's Dude Combs' son. Not that small a kid. Yeah, like at the end of Monkey Island 2, it's revealed that it's all just like in the imagination of a pair of kids. Ugh. Ugh. Smell the Sludge, which is the name of my sludge metal album.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet.
Okay. What's this little metal thingy?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A slug. Think about the slug.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Maybe there are coins down there.
Gross.
Search for coins in the toilet.
I haven't.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Look, there's a little turd.
Gross.
Okay, so there's nothing in there. Search for coins in the pile of filth.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Alright, let's see if this works. What's the likelihood that it'll work? Make fun of his glasses again? Let's not do that.
Now what?
Alright, give me some scurvy dogs,
Can we
bitch.
get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
It looks like a piece of 8, if you don't see very well.
We're gonna have to get rid of his glasses.
What can we get with this?
Ugh.
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Bruh, that was on the toilet floor.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. Yum! What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do? At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Okay, that's not weird at all. Looks like a witch's dildo. Alright, so, where do we need to go now?
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Okay. Can we go back through here now? Let's go that way.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Sludge metal needs to become a... I'm pretty sure it is a thing, right? Oh. Alright, what? Mess around and explore. Check out the anchor. Beat Chucky in a race. Feed the duck. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog. Practice sword fighting. Find a 4-leaf clover. Make a wish at the wishing well. Find our real parents. Okay. Cool.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship.
Oh, am I supposed to...
Started making them
Am I supposed
bigger
to skip?
because they would do more damage that way.
Oh, that's pause. Oh, is that...
Then people noticed what happened when you missed the current, but you can still find the old kind around on a modern anchor. If you look close, that's to prevent what's called plummeting. With the little flanges at the tips, most anchors these days are made of iron. And you have about 30 years ago, all kinds of people invested a lot, but the only way they could keep them from the word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
also known as sludge doom or simply sludge, is an extreme subgenre of heavy metal music that combines elements of doom metal and hardcore punk. Indeed. Knew it was a thing. If you miss anything, you can press to see previous lines. Okay. Okay, that's kind of useful. All right. There's plenty of anchors in the House of Commons as well.
In France, They call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
I don't want to talk to her about the anchor again. I bet you there's an achievement for not skipping the dialogue, though. Challenge Chucky to a race.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, cheater!
You have to wait until I say
Oh, come on, bruh.
I wonder where this path goes.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! I win!
Okay, done that. Done that. What else we need to do? Mess around and explore. We're kind of doing that now. Feed the duck.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Cool. Well, there's some bread. Let's take some bread. We can feed the ducks.
Hey, hands off.
What? What extreme metal could we invent? Polygrunge, polycore.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Talk to Campbell.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck? Will you pretend to be our parents again?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Oh, okay. I don't like how big the text is. I wish it was a little bit more. Wait, is this franchise about childhood psychosis? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I mean, that would be a pretty dark twist. It could be, though.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Yuck.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do this?
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Okay. Am I picking up
What's
the...
this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You
Ugh.
should put that on your scurvy dog.
Who would put ketchup on their dog? Sniff the red glob.
It smells bad.
Man, ketchup sucks. I don't like ketchup. Do you want to take a bite?
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
What the fuck else would it have been? What was that? I don't know. Look at the duck. A cute duck.
I want to feed the duck. Don't feed the duck. I want to feed the duck.
As need to practice sword fighting. Yeah, we could do that.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
Oh.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
Frank.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
Oh my god.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Okay, that was something we did.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Search for the four-leaf clover, huh? Is there anything down here? Nay.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Am I supposed to... Is it that one there? Fuck, as if.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Okay. Do we have any,
I never thought I'd ever find one.
What happens if we go over here? Oh, look, there's a piece of 8. A wishing well? Is that in our itinerary? Make a wish at the wishing well. Okay. Can we wish for bread?
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Well, let's do that then.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
I wish Chucky had a mustache. I wish D would disappear. I wish for a cool plant. I wish for another scurvy dog. I wish we could speak backwards. I don't particularly want a scurvy dog. Let's go with the mustache.
I wish Chucky had a mustache.
Ah! Oh!
Damn, son. Oh my god. It's Rim. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Are you a fan of Golden Sun? What was Golden Sun again? Is that an RPG? Is that a JRPG? I could be wrong. Correct me. But how are we doing? Hey, or should I say R? Welcome in. How was your stream? And yeah, what's Golden Sun? Can we wish for cooler weather? Yes, please. Yes, please. Doing good, that's what I like to hear. We have literally just started Return to Monkey Island, the newest game in the Monkey Island series. We've just been doing a series marathon, which is coming to an end. It's been a good time, and I'm hoping that this game is also good. I'm enjoying it so far. And Space, welcome in. It's been a minute. How you doing? It's a JRPG. Got it. Captain Poldark, is that my pirate name?
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
So how can we get some bread without them noticing? Do we have to create some sort of distraction?
That's our bread.
Did I take some? No. Can I? No. Is there anywhere else that we can go?
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Love this game. I'm annoyed that I didn't. I was really hyped for this, but I just never got around to playing it, annoyingly. But I think it was because I wanted to play like all of the games like in a row and then play this. So I was putting that off, but we're here now. We're here now. I'm the guidebook. I have to help the Frost nowadays. It's fine. I need help a lot as well when streaming. We appreciate the help. You're a mod? Nice. Tie up Chucky. Let's see what that is.
Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Okay. Right. Let's check this barrel. Is there anything in here that we can take? Oh, there was a weenie in there. Can we put this back, or do we not need to? Let's put it back.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Yes. Yes, I got an achievement. Fulfilled your restroom obligations. Look at that.
In France, they call a scurvy dog.
We already got food. I want to go play now.
Okay, we don't need no more food. No more food. How much is the grog?
How much is a mug of grog.
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Okay, okay. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and in a Facebook group. Got my days filled. Nice.
At home,
I don't think I'm a
got
mod
collection of
for-
old scurvy dog sticks.
for anything,
Little
really.
shoebox.
I should be trusted with authority. Don't give me any power. Okay. How do I feed this duck? Can I feed the duck my my scurvy dog? No mod misfit. That's me. No moddy misfit.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for
You
myself.
don't want the stinky dog. Ah, wonder what's in the basket. Let's have a look. Maybe we can create a distraction
I
there.
wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. No regard for personal
Oh my lord! Relaxing Cactus with the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. I love the name. How are we doing this fine evening? Thank you so much for bringing the pie. CDE, was this your doing? Jump scared by your own alerts. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Every time. How was your stream? What were you playing this evening? CD bros, thank you for preaching the low poly gospel, CD. All right, so yeah, we're playing Return to Monkey Island. We've been on a bit of a Monkey Island marathon, which is well, we're concluding it with the most recent game, which is this Return to Monkey Island. It's been fun, and yeah, I'm hoping that this game is fun also. It is so far. Oh, Hyperlight Drift. I've been meaning to play that. Is it good? Would you recommend? I know that game looks cool, and supposedly it has a very good soundtrack as well, but I've not seen that much about it. So wait, what was in the what was in this basket?
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. Have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are they going to be distracted now while they're not looking?
Blah, blah, blah,
Yes.
Gotta run.
How
Brilliant.
rude.
How did that work? And Jason Jr., welcome in. Welcome in. I haven't played the Monkey Island games, but I've been recommended. They're great. They're great. If you're into like point and click games, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. They're a lot of fun. Yes, the soundtrack is by the same guy who did Fez's music, Disaster Piece. What else have they done? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Disaster Piece did the soundtrack for It Follows as well. Could be wrong about that. Great horror film. Love a good point and click. Get on that. Get on that. They're a lot of fun. He did? Sick. Alright, well, we fed the duck. Does that conclude our itinerary? Oh, we gotta find our real parents. Is this where we find out that we're adopted? Alright, so where would we go to do that?
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head. I wonder where this path goes.
Which path? Oh, the path up here? Let's go there. God, we're a lot faster than we are in most of the other games. Alright, open the gate. Let's have a look around. Oh! It's older Guybrush.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Oh! Holy shit. What?
Fun?
Yeah, we got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did. Big whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret.
No, we didn't.
Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the
Can I
exact
pause?
location of the secret of...
I can pause. So some parts here are, so yeah, I guess spoilers for the whole series for anyone that wants to play this game. This is the most easy Monkey Island game ever, is it? We went for the hard mode, so I guess we'll see how we get on with that. Just open his Wikipedia page, and those free soundtracks are the only ones with their own sections under career. I'm pretty sure he's done quite a lot of music, though. I remember I had a look on Apple Music, and he does have quite a few projects, unless I'm thinking of someone else. That's fair. I'm going to grab a cup of tea and be back in a bit. In a bizzle. Do what you gotta do. All right, let's... how do I stop?
Monkey
There we go.
Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
All right. Oh, and Rim, take it easy. Have a good rest of your evening. Thank you very much for the raid. Smell you later, mate. Back on Melee Island. Oh, is it space shooting off? My bad. I was annoyed to see that the soundtracks for the Monkey Island games aren't on streaming services. I had a look today. They're not on Apple Music, at least. They might be on Spotify. I don't know about that. I'm gonna have coffee. Oh. Is that LeChuck's pirate ship down there in the dock? The ghostly aura would suggest. Pod 1, a friendly place. Okay. Looks suitably spooky, it sure does.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
The soundtrack for this game is on Spotify? Oh, nice. Well, hopefully I like the soundtrack. I mean, I like the main theme at least. LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas. We've been enemies for my whole career. That guy steals all my best ideas. I mounted my own voyage. Mine.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
He grew up again. Oh, Daphne, turns out we were playing as Guybrush's kid. I was confused as well. Ron Gilbert has a lot of credits for roles. I once listened to an audiobook sample that went Alan Bennett by Alan Bennett, narrated by Alan Bennett.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me.
Is LeChuck gonna be a good guy in this game?
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I assume this game isn't made in the Scum engine. It's like a mini Lookout.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
What have I got?
Hey, thank you for the follow, Cactus. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's chuck this dick in your mouth, brah. Head down to the docks. You passing through here? Can we look at the stalk? We can't look at the stalk.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Isn't Carla the swordmaster? LeChuck is already loading his ship.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Okay.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Okay.
Some things never change. The Scum Bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Smokes the good kush. Talk to pirate.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
What's this book?
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Oh, okay. In the back of the Scum Bar is a giant whale, a fishing trophy, the cellar, the kitchen. It is the kitchen. Hey! Okay. Interesting mechanic. Yar, me farties.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Oh, the dog's not here anymore. Oh, these guys look different. Oh, this sounds pretty cool. The pirate leaders are supposed to be here.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Okay. I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership. Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here? Is it you I should talk with about financing an expedition?
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me. I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for. Just a humble pirate, unworthy to be in your august presence. These people are so Gen Z. Then I guess we've got to rizz them up. No cap, for real.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous. I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing.
Skibbity.
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
It's not exactly a raid. Exactly, it's a raid. I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It's not exactly a raid.
What else would we be interested in?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Ting. It's a prize of incalculable monetary value. It's a prize of incredible cultural value. It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved. It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it. Bomba clot. It belongs in a museum. It's all of these things. I feel like they're only gonna give a shit about the monetary value, so let's go with that.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. Could you at least point me towards an available ship? Well, I want all of those.
Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it. Is it funny to take the piss out of Zuma slang? Or are we just deluding ourselves on the course to replacing boomers? Yes.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Yeah, those guys suck. Okay. Head to Low Street.
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story. How's your scurvy prevention project? You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you. Remind me how long we've been married.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that.
Doesn't the Marley name hold any importance on this island? Can she not use her? I don't know.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Okay.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye.
Criticize the statue. What? Oh no, real voodoo is going out of business. You hate to see it.
Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Read the flyer.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Should we take one?
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Okay. Going out of business. The pandemic really did kill the high street, didn't it?
The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean ever since we last saw each other? It's been years. Damn COVID-19. The pandemic killed the high street like video killed the radio star. That bloody video. That bloody video.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Okay. Cool. Tofu Jam, good to see you. This brings me back to that Disney movie of, oh yeah, I know the one. I don't think I saw it, but I know the one. I know the one. Good to see you though. How you doing?
They're having a half-off sale.
I'm guessing we can't go back in and buy anything. Let's have a look.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon, back shortly.
Okay. Read the sign.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
We never went in it. Good, just finished exams today. Nice. You almost finished for the year then? Do you feel good about the exams? I'm alright. I had the day off today, which was nice, and yeah, it's been a pretty laid back day, which suits me just fine. Hey, it's Wally's Maps. Oh, Wally's got a shop here now?
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Hey, we gave him a lens.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon, back shortly.
Ah, everyone seems to be at this Chamber of Commerce meeting. Do we want to go up here, or do we need to go to the docks like it said?
Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Ah.
If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one.
Yep, now just waiting for July to work 1 year abroad for school. Nice. Whereabouts are you traveling to? By the way, remember yesterday when I said Denmark and Sweden were like the two countries who have had the most wars against each other in the world? We played Sweden in football a couple hours ago. We won 2-1. I guess we own Norway again now, fuck's sake. Is that how it works? Ireland! Nice, Ireland's a good time. I've only been once, but I had a good time there. I don't know what it's like to live over there, but who's that? The old woman.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Not me. I don't know shit. I ain't afraid to admit it.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
No, that's the general store. Okay.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Let's explore the alley. Oh, there's a trivia card. Oh yeah, let's save. We don't get to title the saves.
It seems to be stuck closed.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Is there an achievement for playing through the game without using the hint book? Let's just quickly load. Which one? They're both the same. Doesn't matter. My state-of-the-art pen. Is it a problem? Is my laptop wheezing and excreting fumes? Nah, the stream has that effect on computers. I don't know. I feel like laptops just, like all laptops just struggle. I've never had a good laptop. They're just struggle machines. Trivia book. Here we go. How many stone monkeys are in the second ring? I don't know. Let's find out that. Laptop's looking like LeChuck's ship. I'm from Northern Ireland. I had a cognitive test by a doctor. One of the questions was, what country are we in? I said it depends who you ask.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
It's all run down. The jail.
A visitor. Wait.
Oh, have you ended up back in here again?
Otis!
And Stan.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all.
In the other cell.
I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island. What did they get you for this time? I assume you'll be here when I get back.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that.
Okay.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
What's wrong with custard?
Watch your boots in here.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Sorry to see you in jail. I was really hoping to buy a ship from you. What did you do that got you arrested? Would I help if I broke you out of jail? Let's start from the top.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled.
They don't look like they're tied.
Any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
I like how that's Stan's thing. It's great. How can I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Hands move. I committed various war crimes. Nah, I reckon Stan's more of a white-collar crime. Could you refer me to a competitor?
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Joe, welcome in. How you doing, mate? Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Okay.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and
amphetamines.
People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Okay, he's avoiding the question as well.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Is he Bono? Is he getting arrested for putting his app on all Apple products? Did you used to have a law practice or something?
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Okay.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Okay. Hey, off Tofu. It's good to see you. Have a good evening and have a good tomorrow. Smell you later. Okay.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice.
Okay.
Later.
Yep.
All right. Toothbrush for you. Out for you.
How's your day going?
Peer at the lock.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Okay. Didn't we melt the lock?
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Okay, so we need like...
You look like you're having a good time.
We need
That's
like a magnifying glass to read it, perhaps?
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
That's nice.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head.
Just realized I'm gonna have to explain our art to the AC dude coming here tomorrow to you don't have to explain a damn thing, Poops. Leave it all up to interpretation. Crude graffiti. Kratz, welcome in. What's good? What's
Sorta
good?
like an eye.
Visit the locksmith. Well, we can go in there.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi. Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Okay.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Okay. Elegant book.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Okay.
What's that lock?
That's for hats. And please don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's that key?
That one is only for going in. Never for coming out.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses.
What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle. And please, don't touch the glass.
You doing alright? That's good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, so you're not gonna take it down.
What's this key?
That unlocks your house.
Oh, okay.
What's that key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe
Okay,
for keeping long,
okay,
straight
we're
dresses.
looping now. We're looping now. What about these ones?
What's that lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments.
What's this lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's that lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat.
What's that lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas.
What's that lock?
It's for a small jazz band to lock up their gear.
What's this lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
It's fair, welcome in. Oh boy, you decided to skip 4. Yeah, I'll play it at some point if there's interest in it. But I really wanted to just play Return because I've put it off long enough.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Why does the Locksmith sound like a shit Smiths cover band? I'm having a good time with it. I'm having a good time with it. It's weird that there's like not really any use of like verbs or anything. But yeah, no, I'm digging it so far. It's fun. It's fun. How did you like this one? Cool machine. What is that?
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Okay. Oh, there's a trivia card. Ooh, do we know the answer to this trivia? How many named books are there in the mansion bookshelf? Fuck. Well, let's wait. Let's wait for that one. What else is there here? What's that?
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
I thought it might be.
Of course.
Okay.
How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
For the most part, I really enjoyed it. Was glad to see Ron Gilbert back on board. Had a couple of tiny niggles, but nothing I'd call game ruining. Nice. I'm sure I'll have much the same. Alright, let's talk to the locksmith.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Okay. Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Can Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Okay.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
That's how we're gonna get the guy out of jail. There was a tiny writing that we could read. Just need to find something that can magnify it.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
Okay.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
What's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made? Yes.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool.
Okay. Okay. Can we get one of those tools? My one big thing was a me thing. Remembering it may be an old series, but this is a modern game to be played in a modern way. So is there less sort of like point and clickisms when playing through this? Like, is there less sort of moon logic and what have you? I'm not a big fan of how big all of the text is in this.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Okay. Who else might know? Might be a. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Can we do that? Rim, you're a genius. Oh, there's only small. That works for me. Oh, subtitle size. That's on medium. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Display speaker's name. Nah, I'll be alright. Working with pros.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey
It's not much
Bones.
smaller though.
She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Oh, there we go. It's okay. Still point and clickisms plus, and it does pander a little towards old hats at times, but it's just the no verbs like you said, and perhaps some other bits I'll leave for you to discover or not. Got it. Yeah, I like having verbs. I like having verbs.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Is it now? Okay.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Okay. All at once? How does that work? That seems enormously useful. If it is a key, could you duplicate it?
If it is a key, could you duplicate it?
I'm not sure you're supposed to take it literally.
Okay.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
Okay.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Cool. Oh, there's a key over there. I don't know if I can interact with that. Alright, let's leave the shop. Eat, game, sleep, repeat. There are a few verbs. Insert play guitar and poop into that series and you have my daily schedule. Are we going up to the mansion? Are there gonna be killer poodles outside the front? Doesn't look like it.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed up hack.
Anything but your cooking. When was the last time you had a bath? Let me show you what a hack looks like.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster. How's the governorship treating you? I hope you're not still sore about that thing with the ship that one time. You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job. Pete, shalom, how you doing?
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me. I've got my own project cooking. I'm not automatically involved with everything Elaine does just because we're married. Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison. Miss Sigma, welcome in. Please, can you read me bedtime story? I was about to read that as my wilk is warmed. Take a seat. Take a seat. There's a story playing out as we speak.
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
Don't really have a reason. I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island. We have unfinished business from the old days. You first, what are you doing here? Let's go with that first.
You first. What are you doing here?
Don't be weird. I know Elaine used to live here, but it's my house now that I'm governor.
Okay.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Okay. Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Kinda looks like she has a foxtail butt plug. Butt plug? That sounds like golfing paraphernalia. You're trying to come up with a pun? What kind of pun?
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna grab a rum and coke and we'll rendezvous in a few. Don't go nowhere.
Maybe Half-Life 2 would have looked different.
Fuck's sake. The Combine. Oh my god. Everyone's fucking wet today. 1% power left. Jeez. Oh my god. I'm fucking boiling down here. Ugh. Ugh. This has been the hottest one. The hottest stream this week. But yeah, hope you guys had a good Oh, what's this here then? There's still like fragments. I just love how I went when that fart played. I'm a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me, what is it that you wish? What's that? You want to improve the power of your handgun? To each their own, I guess. There was docking going on. This channel is the dock. Alright, I'll be right back. No. Wait a minute, there's other stuff in Who was that? God damn it, Hob. God damn it, man. Can I do? Oh, I can't even fucking do Crazy Frog now. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can.
No, maybe I can.
Ring the ding ding, ring the ding ding ding. All right. Down the door. What? Are you nuts? Go get the key. He probably keeps it in the in his office down the halls. I'm gonna get that key. All right. Stand back. He's gonna bust a nut. Guy nut. Seepwood. What's this? There's nothing up here.
Nut.
That scared the shit out of me. I forgot that was a thing. Oh, fucking hell. My one skin lies over my two skin.
They say it could have been avoided. Were it not for man's inclination for hubris, panic, and blunder, and James Cameron films. Felicity in Time of Plague by Thomas Nash. Who did that, Hob?
Yeah. A stink of ginger? You might be right. You might be right. Slap that there. Cool. Do we have to find out how many books there are here? Or is this readable books? Reflect on old memories.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
If we keep poking this, will we break it? It's the official portrait of the governor.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 readable books. Oi, governor. Named books are there? 7. Hey. What was this one? How many stone monkeys are in the second ring? Don't know what that is yet. We'll find out. The endless tale of the voyage that would not end.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it.
Voodoo tricks you could do at home.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Can we borrow it?
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot it. Sorry, I'll pay for it. I'm sorry. I'll pay for it.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
So I'm guessing we can't. Ship-to-ship combat strategies by stupid Captain Madison.
It's thicker than I would have imagined.
That's what she said. Ingredients by Bobby LaFleur.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Oh. The Big Book of Treasure Maps.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
No. At the end of the plank.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
The autobiography of John Laney.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Oh, I mixed that well. What's this? Pet the stuffed animal.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away.
It's a dog.
It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible
Thickwater. I'll take it. Government in action.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor.
Okay. Maybe I'll wander around the house. You a portrait?
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of
Neckbeard.
His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we've seen everything there is to do here. Can we go around the back? Take the back way. Oh, this looks fancy. Shipyard. We need to go to the shipyard. We need to get the toothbrush. Is the circus still there?
Wow, that's worse than I imagined.
Tans previously owned vessels. You hate to see it. Remember happier times.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. It's sad to see the shipyard like this. Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me. If a ship was shot full of holes, Stan would stick oars in them and call it a galley. Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me.
What's this note?
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Ah.
It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Pondered the boring bollard.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Strange mass.
It's a dried up old sea sponge.
I'll take it. You should go to the doctors if you find a strange mass on your person. Bucket?
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Can I have it?
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Gaze at the moon.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island. It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
So, I guess the toothbrush isn't here.
It's good for relieving stress.
Hmm.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Okay. There's nothing else here. No sign of Stan's toothbrush.
I remember when this place used to be wall to wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
Where else can we go? Do we want to get lost in the forest? Read the sign.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
What does that sound? Where's that coming from? Is that Tangier? Sad hamster. I didn't see the hamster. Where was it? Where was it? Admire the it was right there. Did you see it? I didn't see it. I've got a mic arm that sort of obscures half of my OBS screen. Admire the tiny climbing ship.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
Huh.
Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Okay.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Okay. Where is this meeting? Are we allowed to go in here? Oh, there's a frog. Here at the carnivorous plant.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
This way or that way? Let's go this way. Ooh, mushrooms.
Ew.
You don't want them? There's more carnivorous plants. Let's go this way.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
You've never heard that before? Is that technically my first? What do you mean? Oh, what, the hamster one? Yeah, nah. I didn't even know I had it ticked.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island.
Ah.
It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
You forgot about the hamster? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's go to the ship. Job openings.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Okay, absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Have you got anything more senior? No thanks, I'm getting my own expedition together. The hamster's sad that I forgot about him. I'm sorry, hamster.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
All of those. I could be a second mate. I'd make a great how did he say it? Bosun? Bruce Wayne? Ship surgeon? I imagine we can't be any of these. Panda, welcome in. How you doing, man?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes
Mating.
to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
Okay, guess not. Bosun.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what
Bosun.
qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Oh, that's right. You went to the Spirited Away theater adaptation. Was it good? Did you have a good time?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe a swabby's not so bad after all.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop.
Oh, god damn it.
Mop. Job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Guybrush Threepwood. Smith. John Swift. Andrew LeChuck. Nephew. Andrew LeChuck. No relation. Let's go with that one. Was it incredible? Nice. So you'd recommend?
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it.
What?
In fact, you are the blacklist.
Ah,
I'm
come
sorry.
on.
Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Is the 12 hours that he sat on the bench the 12 hours that it may or may not take for me to complete this video game whilst he's telling this story while sat on said bench? I feel like it could be. Grog?
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Why not?
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Okay. So how can we sway you?
Hey.
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. Pretty sure I completed it when I played again under 12 hours. How long do you reckon it's gonna take for me to complete it? Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Okay. How long you got? Oh, I'm not in any rush to complete this. That being said, there will not be a stream on Monday, Tuesday, and potentially Wednesday next week, so my apologies. Ship's fare is a hardtack in disc form. Salt meats and muddy water. Yuck. After that, he went to NHS hospital. Okay, let's...
Why was Wally in such a hurry?
Oh, is everyone heading back now?
Madison? Woody?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Okay, let's go and see Wally then. Okay, what am I supposed to do then? Just have to figure it out, won't you? Go out, touch grass. Is it Bean's birthday again? No. His birthday, well, it wasn't his birthday per se on Sunday. It was the anniversary of the day that we adopted him. He was only like 2 months when we first got him, so his birthday's probably like March. But we thought we'd celebrate the day that we got him. Alright, let's quickly see if she's gonna be in now. There we go. What's this? Colorful. It's a decent length game, so maybe a couple of weeks depending on your struggles. Okay.
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here?
Check out the rugged safe.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Fuck's sake. Can we get a key for it?
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
What's this tag?
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Not for me.
You don't want the sticky bottle? I sleep now. I hope my contributions to chat have been forgettable. Good night, sweet Polly and Paz. Take it easy, Shoe Puff. Have a good sleep. And have a good Thursday. And we will see you on the flippity flop. Smell you later, mate. What does this say?
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers.
Ah.
Not very practical. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks.
Nah, I'm good on that.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas.
Oh, that would have been
they've all
useful.
gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Okay. Yes, let's do that.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Too bad it's empty. Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Okay. I'm sure we could do it with a forgiveness frog. Daffers, do you want a forgiveness frog for all of England's atrocities against Denmark?
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Okay. Oh, can we give that to LeChuck? Impressive chair.
I've always been impressed by your chair.
Thank you.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Your sign says you're going out of business.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic
Or like the
on
DFS
rise
sale.
in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
I'm all out of forgiveness frogs, but I got a sorry bro toad. How does dark magic work?
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts.
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic? Do you know a dealer?
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah. Do you know more about this John Laney guy with his eye patch? Or with the eye patch?
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Good shout.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Eileen is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Okay.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Is the secret gonna be like a metaphor or something? Or an allegory?
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
I never do.
Okay. Well, we got a forgiveness frog out of this exchange, so that's good. Let's quickly pop to the scum bar.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
She don't care.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't
Oh, it's the loom guy.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates.
Stop wearing the badge then, you buck.
Lost.
Then why do you take it? Yes.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Fan service. I think I have Loom. Should probably play it someday.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Yo-ho.
Is the dog still here?
It's those three clowns at the back table.
Let's not talk to these guys.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Is there an achievement for finding out?
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Fine, good, peachy, same old. Good.
Good.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing. Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now. I screwed up our anniversary. apart more often than I'd like. She's here on the island.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I can buy
There's a mop behind you.
Hi. You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
Do I have to make one?
Construct your own.
Oh my god.
A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Okay. How do I find the mop handle tree? Go forth, young swabby, and build your mop.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Okay.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Is this one of the other differences from playing it on hard mode?
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Can't remember all the differences, but yeah, in some quests you have many extra steps. What am I in for? Surreptitiously abscond with the mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Ah.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Looks like a mugshot. Active little guys, aren't they? Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Pleasantly scorching hot.
What else is there to do in here? Nothing too hard though. Nice. Check out the wooden seagull.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Oh no. What is that? String?
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Let's have a look at that. Untangled the string.
It's hopeless.
Can we use that as a mop head? Okay. Well, I'll be on the lookout for a stick. Is there anything we can say to these guys? Try again with the new pirate leaders.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Well, fuck you then.
Yo ho.
Okay. Let's go to the other shops then. Let's see what Wally's up to. Enter Wally's maps and more.
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island?
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Okay, the town seems to be pretty run down.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
That's fair enough.
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
I don't know what kind of mop.
Bye.
What kind of wood?
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Okay. Ooh, a monocle.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Can I sneak one?
Ooh, look behind you, a 3-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. Can we use that to, read the serial number on the lock?
It makes things look bigger.
I think that might be what we're looking for.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Trouser Island.
Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Trouser Island.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
It's a map full of monsters.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
A small map.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
A patterned map.
Huh, never seen one of those before.
Is there anything else in here? Even the doormat is a map. More like a door map. Okay. Doesn't look like there's too much else to interact with.
Bye.
Okay. Meanwhile, on LeChuck's ship.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down.
Is that
for
Murray?
one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Is it just me, or does LeChuck sound a little bit like John Lithgow, or whatever his name is? Are we allowed in here?
The note says,
No.
Forced to close. Thanks for the memories.
Okay.
But cash would have been better.
Pigeon, welcome in. I am once again watching on my way home. Nice. How was work? Did you have a good day?
Hey, Guybrush. Hey, kid.
Alright, let's see if we can read the serial code.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straits.
Magnify the tiny numbers, yes.
I can read the serial number.
Yes!
I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. It was really good. Working one of my favorite venues. Unfortunately, only 6 people came, but it was still a good gig. It doesn't matter how many people show up. Yeah, as long as the music's good and it goes smoothly. That's the main thing. Let's read this.
Darn it!
This is the number for the jail cell lock.
All right, let's make that. Yeah, you still get paid.
Welcome back.
Hiya.
All right.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Right, so.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Okay. So I not need to pay. All right. I also managed to snag some work at a big punk festival in August, so buzzy about that too. Overall, a good day. Nice. Whereabouts is the festival? Do you have to travel far to get there?
Hey, kid.
Alright, so we've got the key. Should we do that? Appreciate the cell key.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
Is it just one?
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
So I'm guessing he doesn't want to be freed.
Hot diggity, what a day, huh? No thanks, I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
Okay.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I already copied the serial number.
Music just makes you want...
Right, so now what do we need to do? Let's check the, Join a Chuck's crew. So from Quartermaster recognizes me and won't hire me. We need to get that, eye patch at the museum. Oh, we could probably go there now. Find the mop-handled tree, yes. Seize the Chuck ship at the earliest opportunity. Find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. Hell yeah, it's Rebellion Fest in Blackpool. 4 days work, so I'll likely be staying in a hotel or something. Nice. Is there a lineup for it? Or has that not been announced yet? Where do I go now? Oh, you already got the lineup. I like that after all these years, Guybrush is finally keeping a list of his objectives. It's a nice quality of life, Puck. Who we got here then? Who we got? Anyone I recognize? Maybe not. Oh, there's a load of people with this. Holy shit. Holy shit, there's a load of people. Yes, I've heard of some of these. Let's look for a funny name. God, there's so many. Holy shit, I've never heard of this festival before. Dog of Man. Rat Hole. Damn. Was that Daffodildos? It's huge. They basically take over Blackpool. Nice. Is that Daffodildos? Okay. Right. The island interior. There we go. Yeah, they're playing on set. Daffodildos. Love that. Love that. Don't know what kind of music they are. Handsome Dick Manitoba. It sounds more like an AIM username. Alright, let's have a look in the museum.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Okay. Let's have a look at shit.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Huh. Poke the plank. make a joke about the hook.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook.
Meat Hook?
Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Maybe if I ask again, he'll remember what the letter said.
Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again.
Okay. Look at the god parrot.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Okay.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Huh.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsule.
Ah, yes.
You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
I do remember it. I do remember it. What is that? Oh, that's the fucking,
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
Okay. Read the plaque.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Nobody's that stupid in real life. Yes, let's inspect the display case locked.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Let's find out.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Even smaller? Poor Kate, all she wanted was to give glass bottom boat tours. Do you reckon she's still in prison? Hunk of slag.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid.
Oh my god.
In the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I
It was
did
actually
that.
just
I had
one.
to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Okay.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
No, we didn't break her out. Was that something that we could do?
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Yeah. Yes, depending the order of how you did things. I'm guessing you got the monkey head before ditching her in there. Yes. Yeah, no, I don't remember breaking her out, so, yeah.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Nah.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Why didn't we find that? That's probably a good shout.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Okay. We allowed in the storeroom? I guess we are. Oh, look, there's some crackers.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Oh, do we have to pour water into it? Okay. There's not much else going on in here. As far as I can tell, at least. Okay.
The display case is locked.
Alright, yeah, so we need to magnify our magnifying glass. That ore looks familiar.
That's a nice ore.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Tell me again about the coffin?
No, we
It was
already.
used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
Okay, there's nothing else here. Voodoo lady? Treeb? We're gonna have to play the next Gabriel Knight game at some point. Okay. Let's see if we can find this mop tree. Rocco, welcome in. How you doing?
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Okay. Let's go to the high street, or the low street. Low street. Now, well, how's the Monkey Island pirate business today? It's booming. It's booming. You love to see it. Oh, what's the sign?
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
What was this place?
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
I guess we'll never know. All right, let's see if we can find the map to the forest then. Polar map?
Ooh, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away.
Okay.
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay. What else have we got here?
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
Doesn't say we can pick it up though.
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
Another monocle? Oh, can we just double up?
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Can we combine them then? Let's have a look.
It makes things look bigger. If one monocle is good, two is better.
How is that gonna work? Congratulate myself about the double monocle.
This was a good idea. They magnify stuff even better since I stuck them together.
I'm a genius.
Hey, Wally.
Okay.
Bye.
There doesn't seem to be anything regarding the forest. But we can find out the oh, how do I get out of here then? Oh, we haven't saved in a while. Okay, to the museum. We are gonna have to create a distraction to get this though. Right, so.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Okay. Jolly good. To the high street.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hello.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
No questions, huh? Don't tell, don't ask, I guess. This isn't gonna work. We're gonna have to do something to distract the pirate. Oh no, maybe we can feed it some, yes. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if we do it first. Snicker about the museum display case key. He's not looking. I look at the key. Yeah, but he is.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
Ah, shit.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
That's folded perfectly.
Don't tell me.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Can I go back in?
Welcome back. I
Okay.
checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
Okay, so we need to do something about you, huh?
doesn't seem interested. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Okay. Can we poison it somehow?
The pen is mightier than the sword. It doesn't seem interested. It's a working parrot. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Right. I guess we'll have to ponder on that for a bit longer. Let's go back to the scum bar. See if we can find out what wood the handle is. Oh, who's that guy? Clean looking pirate. Who's this?
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Fancy.
Is this something that I have to do? Let's talk to the cook about this.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Marlin.
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients.
Oh my God.
I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Okay, where did he... we know it's at the mansion, so we could perhaps speak to Carla.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree.
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
God damn it.
Okay, thanks.
Can I take a scraping of this wood? I don't have anything that I can do that with. Can I get the ceremonial knife to do that with, perhaps? I'll see if I can do that. It's Jabin. Okay. Correcting where I mistyped in got it. Where am I going? Oh, let's go to the voodoo place, see if I can buy that knife. Yes.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are
Sweats in
likewise
London.
considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts
Oh my
no
God.
responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Okay. I will use it for good.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Stay away from my mop.
How's it going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
I'll see what I can find out.
We need to distract him somehow. Is there anything we can do? No. How can we get you out?
It's like a miniature dance party.
This knife cannot be used for good, evil, neutral actions.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. Fancy. Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Okay. How do I distract you then? Is there anything I can do now to do it? Or do I need something else?
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars. Pleasantly scorching hot.
These shake. Is there any way to, like, knock them over? Hmm. Steal the picture.
Stay away from that picture.
Oh, I can do something with that, though. Okay, interesting. Hmm. I guess we'll have to ponder on that as well. Where else can we go?
It doesn't look finished.
Alright, let's talk to Carla about the dinner. I've come for a recipe.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
How do we find out? There wasn't anything here, was there? Ingredients. Can we borrow this?
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Is this what the is this what the frog comes for?
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
Okay.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
What? Oh, we can, to whom it may concern, dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
Sorry for blowing you up that one time. Sorry for forgetting your birthday. Sorry for forgetting our anniversary. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. There we go.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
I realize that you are tough on toughness. I admire that you are hard on softness. I value that you are dedicated to dedication. I appreciate that you are keen on which one was it? Tough on toughness? Hard on tough. Was it hard on softness? Yeah, it was that one.
I admire that you are hard on softness.
As shown by your actions at Santo Domingo, Santa Catalina, Port Elizabeth, Portobello. Fuck, I don't know. Domingo sounds familiar.
As shown by your actions at Santo Domingo, please accept my humblest apology.
Even though it wasn't really my fault, I promise to do better in the future. I have implemented a reminder system for myself. You scared the heck out of me.
I promise to do better in the future.
Okay, I like the phrase hard on softness. I'll steal that for future use. Portobello, isn't that a mushroom?
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
One thing. That's the Santo Domingo thing, isn't it? How do we find out about that?
It's a lot of work being governor.
Let's
It's a lot of work being governor.
where can we find out? Can we talk about stuff?
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Let's try a different one. Oh, let's save. Dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
Sorry for blowing you up that one time. Hard on softness.
I admire that you are hard on softness.
Okay, so what is this one? Santa Catalina, Port Elizabeth, Portobello. Santa Catalina, then.
As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Okay, let's try that.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, what's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like
Fuck.
that.
God damn it.
Anyway,
I pushed
I don't
wrong.
know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either.
Fuck, I did the wrong thing.
reject your frog.
Don't reject my frog. Alright, let's try that again. About the books. About the books.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology.
I would love a forgiveness frog for my birthday. Same. A forgiveness frog that says, I'm sorry you were born. Yes, let's go with that.
I promise to do better in the future.
Alright, let's try it now.
This is for you.
Alright.
Dear Carla,
Please be the. Please.
I'm impressed, Guybrush.
Yes!
Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Will I have to buy another frog for other,
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Okay. Voodoo tricks. I feel like we're gonna need some of these anyway, so let's start with the ingredients. The Big Book of Treasure Maps.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island.
I don't know what that will be for. It could be for the other forest. Let's start with this. This is the most pressing
Can
one.
I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Okay. Right, let's have a look.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Alright, let's take this to the scum bar then. The poor, foolish swordmaster.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
There's my distraction. Okay. That's all we need. Let's examine.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay.
Can I take it? I probably
Are you
shouldn't.
done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Okay. Cool.
This will be.
All right. So I guess we'll let that cook. And then
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times. Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
10 minutes later.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Does nothing cost money around here? No wonder it's all going to shit. Okay. Right. I'm sure this will make sense. Is there a way to like get to the fast travel map, or do I have to go to one of these 2 locations? All right, so what are friends for if not giving freebies when you're most pathetic and needy? So we go right, up, right, up, right up, right up. Okay. I just saw a snake.
I guess I lost my way.
Yeah. Okay. So it was right. And then up. Which is weird because we came from here though. Unless we're supposed to go, we're supposed to follow the mushrooms. So the one with the thistles are the purple flowers.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel, or alliums, or clematis.
I'm not even sure I went the right way with that one. Probably not. Oh, I did. Okay. Jolly good. Oh my god, it's the magical mop handle tree. Oh, look at the tiny deer.
It's like there's a welcoming committee.
Adorable hedgehog family.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids. Hey, little fella. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Several hours later. Oh my god. Wait, did we just destroy the whole tree? Oh my god. Ah, oh, they're all crying. What the fuck have you done, Guybrush?
Hey, little dear.
Consider the stump.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I'll take a shortcut back.
Many hours later. Okay, well there you have it. Kyra still stuck in the 90s frame of mind. Okay, so I guess we have a mop. Can we, oh yeah, let's save. Can we combine this with the mop?
I carved it myself. I made a mop.
Hey.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Look at that. Okay. So now we just need to get the eye patch. Yep, we just need to join LeChuck's crew. So we gotta create a diversion somehow. Let's see if there's any developments on this.
Brilliant innovation.
Busy?
Yep.
It's Carla's copy of Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Ah, but what if I need more books?
He'll never complain again.
Can I show him my mop?
Like a lot, but okay.
Look at my new mop. I made it myself.
That's a fantastic mop. Absorbent, expertly carved handle. It should last you a lifetime of fine mopping. 3 teaspoons and a tablespoon.
It's a silly little thing, but I liked the saves use of pictures. Handy to know where you were at, yeah.
Ingredients.
It's the little things.
Do I really have to salt it so often? Coming along nicely.
Can I put the crackers in here? No. What can I do to the crackers to make them more Can I show everyone my mop? No. I'd love that if I could just show everyone my mop. Howard, welcome in. You've been lurking and playing Valheim? That's alright. Good to see you. What am I doing then? What am I doing? Is there anything here? Stare into the bonfire.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Squeeze. Could I distract it with the stuffed animal, perhaps? Let's go to the museum.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
So if we do that, the parent sees it.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
What can we do to it?
It's good for relieving stress.
I don't really have anything. Do I even have everything I need to do this, I wonder?
Tell me again about the eye patch.
It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him.
It belonged to Taco Bell, the pirate of many feces. That's something I can, I reckon the hint is in the, oh. Let's go to the locksmith. They had a parrot. That peg leg makes me giggle every time I see it.
Hi there.
Hi. Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
What's so special about them?
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Offer cracker mix.
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Ah, okay, so they weren't proper ones. Okay. A little bit weird, but okay, I'll work with it. I'll work with it. Is this gonna work?
I've got enough to last me.
Right. Is that all it required? Meanwhile, at Dimension.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Okay. I guess we should take that to the voodoo lady, Karina. Let's just see what's going on here, if I can involve myself somehow. No, nothing here. Fair dinks. Oh, it's so nice being able to move fast. Alright, let's make an enchanted eye patch then.
Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now. Can you fix this?
I bet you I'm gonna need stuff.
The famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Get the bite of 1,000 needles for the voodoo lady.
How much for the safe?
It is not for...
How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed...
The scroll work is nice, but there are no numbers here.
Oh, okay. Do we need like some sort of sewing machine?
Hey, Wally. It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thought you might know the answer, but that's fine. 1,000 stings. 1,000 needles. Key grinder?
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Come on. Can I please try your key grinder?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger. But I don't want to have to clean up afterwards.
Come on. Can I please try your key grinder?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger. But I don't want to have to clean up afterwards.
Okay, that's not it then. Furnace baked crackers.
Ooh, they smell nice and toasty. But I've already got plenty of crackers. How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
No, it doesn't look like there's anything of note here. 1,000 needles. What would that... What have I seen? Whitey bones.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Yes.
Things are not what they seem.
Yes.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
Yes.
No one ever works together. All want their own prize.
Yes. Now introducing the Locksmiths, Scottish Smiths tribute band. Oh, did I not pick up that? Is that a new trivia card? Did I miss that? Ron Gilbert's first game at Lucasfilm Games was... I'm gonna save before doing that. It's not gonna be like The Dig, is it? Or something. Let's have a look. Or was it something like... something odd? Let's have a look. Ooh, Maniac Mansion. Yes, that sounds right, maybe. No! Okay, let's load that. Okay, interesting. Oh. Oh shit, did I just lose out on that? Oh fuck. Oh, is that... Did I just like completely screw that up? Or is it randomized? Oh, what? That doesn't seem right. Huh. If you get it wrong, it's gone. Well, that's shit. Wasn't a fan of that. No. Huh. I guess I'll never know now. So, and that's made me forget what I was trying to do now. I could, yeah. I'm never gonna get the chance to try again now, am I? So, yeah. What am I doing then? 1,000 needles. Do we want some fire? Is that what it is? Coronis Rift, then Bullblazer, then Maniac Mansion. So Coronis was first. Okay. What kind of game is it? Is it point and click? Is it a text-based adventure? Complain about the pirate leaders.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
It's an Atari kind of weird strategy game. Okay. What year was that? So even here that
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
85, damn son. Is there anything I can do with the rust bucket?
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Yes. How do we get it? Can we break it somehow?
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Are we able to get it back? Can I smash it? Yes.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Oh, come on. I guess we need a different tool then. Fair dinks. Fair dinks. Okay. Fiona, welcome in. How's the cuck doing? Oh, he's cucking good. How are you? There's nothing up here, is there? Millie Island.
this was where the fantastic Flying Fettuccine Brothers circus used to be. Nothing left but old tentpole holes. Wow, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them.
Yes. Too much heat. Oh, I feel that. It's not been as hot here in the UK. Like, I haven't had to put the fan on today, but yeah. Cryptic graffiti.
I think it's a chandelier.
Chandelier. Bit sad in general. I'm sorry to hear that. Been applying for jobs, never getting such. Well, there won't always be a drought. You'll get a job eventually. It's just not meant to be. But yeah, sometimes getting a job is rough. You'll get something eventually, though.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster.
Santa Catalina. That's where we would have got it. Got it. Alright, so 1,000 needles. Where am I gonna find 1,000 needles? Sure. I can always fall back on my dreams and look for things I like less. That is very relatable. There's nothing here. Oh, I mean, that looked like needles.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Well, we'll save and maybe the answer will come to us tomorrow in the next stream. Okay. Let's call it there, folks.
Oh, well, probably fine. Always confused about baking versus roast.
Hope you guys had a good time. I'm digging the return to Monkey Island so far. We will continue this tomorrow and Friday. But I will continue to remind you that there will not be a stream next week on at least Monday and Tuesday. I haven't, not entirely sure about Wednesday yet, but I'll know soon enough. Yeah. Have a good rest of your evening, and thank you very much for hanging out. Booby, Rocco, Arwen, Viola, Sphere, anyone luck, and anyone watching, all that good shit. Thank you very much, and we will see you in the next one. Toodle bip. Toodle bip. Goodbye. Oh!